following presentation of the National Football League. And now, your defending Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles.
On the visitor's sideline, there's Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it. And sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
11 mighty.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. Fights through and now a crease. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Not open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very solid gain of 27.
11 MT, 11 MT.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
11 MT.
They go play action with Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Cincinnati.
Jamar Chase, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 9.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Great. Set. No touch.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Here's Hurts to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 32.
Hurts. That's complete. Luther Burden. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now first and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4. At the 10-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Luther Burden from 10 yards out. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So that drive in total 8 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Boy, shoots past him. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
11 MT, paint. 11 MT, paint.
Got a man open. It's Chase. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here in the first and 10. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Second and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught left side, Burden. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Hard throw, incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
And good covers there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
It's 2nd down.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Here's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Now Burrow. Complete once again to Higgins. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. This will be fielded at the 17. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second down.
From the 33, here's second down and 7. He'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six from Bengals TV. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
An extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. He'll drop to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw here. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Now it's Burrow. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jahad Campbell in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Taken in at the 22. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go around. 30-yard line, 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And a nice job at break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up a throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Out of shotgun, they run with Barkley. Now hang on here, because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Past the 20. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That's good.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16.
They'll look to throw here. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Here's Hurts to throw. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hurts. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Demetrius Knight came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Hurts sets up to throw it. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Shamar Stewart in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Touchdown, Eagles! A 24-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And space tough to come by there, so we get maybe a yard to the 37.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
That's called Andre Yoshivas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line.
15 yards. That's good for our Bengals. First down. A gain of 15.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
First down, Cincinnati.
Now a give left side, Brown with it. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
In motion comes the tight end left.
Encroachment, defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
11.
Now 3rd down and 7.
12.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He'll try and do this himself. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. McPherson's kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
For the returner, Trey Tucker going to bring this one out. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the 2nd half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 20.
12.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Here we go. Wide 80.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. Down the left sideline. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 70 yards.
Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he stopped immediately there. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now it's Burrow. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. Here comes 3rd down at 7. Now Burrow.
11 MT tight.
And it is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Andre Yoshibas, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Going for the deep ball. And it's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. From the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup.
They'll look to throw again. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Eagles 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Bengals set to take over. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. This one complete to Yoshivas. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow busts through the tackle. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Open man is Yoshivas. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. And Burrow going to throw again. That's taken in by Higgins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here.
Defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
This is Brown on the draw play. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Burrow. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. Now back to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Andre Yoshivas.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Bengals are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Pass caught by Burden.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday night prime time.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
The Eagles on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run.
This is Smith for the ground. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And quickly, they get to the line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Luther Burden, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
38. Eagles 28. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
T. Higgins out on offense with the rest of his teammates for this next drive.
Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping helping his team out in a big way.
He wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for Bengals. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
12.
From the gun, a give to Brown.
Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
Here we go. 180.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Here's 3rd and 6.
Gun. Stop. 180.
Burrow looking to pass.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's caught left side, Burden. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down.
73.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. Hurts fumbles it. And the Bengals grab it. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Noah Fant, 34 yards. And the Bengals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Eagles, 28.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers and quickly.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
On 1, ready?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, an 8-yard touchdown run. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 24.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
And that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And they're going to speed things up here.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a give to Barkley.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And his throw is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Open man is Tucker. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
11.
Give Brown on the option. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Now a 2nd and 10.
And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6, he got about 5. 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taking it about the 16. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. He's going to let it fly. And that Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for Eagles.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one, and I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season. And before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for the Bengals, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.